Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, I am going deep into the mind and the unconscious of the karmic partner. So we are going to dive into the shadows of the karmic and see what lies beneath. All right, we're going to take a look at the karmic's feelings towards the divine feminine energy. We're going to take a look at the karmic's emotions towards the divine masculine energy. We're going to take a look at what's going on in their mind and their thoughts. We are going to pull some horoscope signs with the astrology dice as well, and also some numbers, synchronicities. Okay. So first, let's go ahead and pull the karmic's energy. All right. So Spirit, please reveal to me. Show me this karmic's energy in this reading. Show me the karmic's energy. All right, we got the 7th house partner. So this person could be a Libra, or they have very strong Libra energy. Okay, and it is a number 31. So maybe they are 31 years old. Okay, maybe you're 31, maybe the masculine is 31. All right, but with the 7th house here, I do feel like this karmic might be married. Okay. Because the 7th house represents your spouse in marriage, okay, your partnerships. I also feel for this karmic, they have a lot of karma surrounding their partnerships and surrounding the 7th house. So this person might have like Saturn in the 7th house. All right, let's see what else we got here for the karmic partner. I also feel like this karmic is, with the 7th house coming out here, I feel like it's very hard for them to be loyal. I feel like even if they are married, it's like they've been in several marriages. If they're not married, it's like they switch from partner to partner very, very quickly. Okay, so this person falls for people very quickly, falls out of love for people very quickly. So it's like they're always in this very fast energy of falling in and out of love, in and out of people's lives. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. We got the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so with the Knight of Pentacles in the 7th house, this card really reminds me a lot of the Death card. It's like if you could take off the Grim Reaper's robe, right? Like this is what it would look like, right? Like they're exposed without their robe. So with this Knight of Pentacles, yeah, I do feel it's like they cannot hold on to a relationship no matter what they do. Okay, they cannot hold on to friendships, but especially they can't hold on to partnerships. Okay, they just cannot with the Knight of Pentacles here. And I think that they have been trying to for a very, very long time, but no matter what they do, there is an ending. Okay, it's like they're just not meant to have that marriage or that partnership for a very long period of time. And I do think that that's because there is some karma here in their 7th house. And I do feel like it's stemming from a past life. So there's definitely karmic debt surrounding partnerships for this person to where they aren't meant to be in a relationship for very long until they pay this karmic debt. Okay. Let's get another card here. All right, we got Perchance to Dream, and it's a number 28, which is a 10. So I feel like with this card, you know, this is very watery energy. So this person could have a lot of water in their chart as well. It's like they're just not grounded to reality. Okay. And that's why they have such a hard time in their relationships. They're not grounded in reality. This person can really come across as very delusional a lot of the times. And it's because of their emotions. Their emotions make them very delusional because they don't know how to handle them. They feel very overwhelming to this person. And I do feel like in relationships, this person has a tendency to smother the other person. Okay, it's like they're very clingy. They cling on to them. They like smother them. Okay, and like don't give them any privacy or any time to their self. So it's like they just want to be around them like all of the time until they just smother them. All right. And so, yeah, they do. They have a very hard time keeping partnerships. We have spiritual protection. We have free will. And third party. So this definitely could be a third party situation that this karmic is involved in. Okay. And I also feel like this karmic could be involved in spell work. I'm seeing them dressed as the Grim Reaper. So I feel like this could be like dust spells. This could be like graveyard spells. Okay, death of a partner with the 7th house, death of a twin flame, of a soulmate even. Okay, so I am picking that up, that this karmic may have been engaged in that. And look at the black smoke. I don't know if you guys can see it. But for those of you who that message is for, it's like you've already had this thought, you've already had this feeling. So this is just extra clarity for you, because I'm definitely not trying to scare anyone or put anything out there that you're not already feeling. So these readings are really just for clarity, to confirm your own thoughts, your own intuition. So your guides are protecting you from this person, from their evil spellcraft. Okay. And again, this person is very delusional. They come across as very delusional to other people. And I feel like they try to put on an act, put on a face that they're very logical, fact-based. Okay. But it's like everyone already knows like how delusional this person is and how much they can't control their emotions. Okay. Because they've already shown it and express that. All right, so we have free will. So I do feel like this person has violated the laws, okay, of magic, violated the laws of light work, energy work, dark work, all of, you know, it's all the same law, that you do not impede on someone's free will. And I do feel like this person tries to impede on someone's free will. I also feel like the person, whoever's dealing with this karmic, you're getting like nightmares, you're getting dreams. And I feel like in these dreams, it's like you feel like someone's hands are around your neck, or you feel like someone is choking you, is what I'm getting here. And this is because this karmic is doing spell work, okay, on you. I do feel like there's a third party, all right? So I feel like this third party is the masculine energy, the karmic partner, and you. And I feel like this karmic is doing like death spells, or death of a lover, death of a spouse, like with on this masculine, right? So it's affecting you because this masculine is in love with you. So this karmic like is very forceful. They're very pushy. All right. They do not care about others' free will. And they're also forceful and aggressive and very pushy. energetically. And when it comes to magic as well, this karmic does do magic. Okay, especially with the spiritual energy coming out here. And it's like I'm just seeing them energetically, like astrally, like trying to it's like just trying to, I don't know, it's like that energy, you know how they say, you know, the old tales of a succubus energy, you know, that they would sit on your chest and that it would be very hard for you to breathe while you're sleeping, things of that nature. Like, I feel like this karmic gives me that type of energy. Like, I feel like they could be doing like astral work, astral travel, and they are attacking other people astrally. Okay, and it's over this third party situation. So they're attacking the other person here, the divine feminine in the situation. And I feel like this divine feminine, whoever this is for, is waking up like from sleep, feeling like you can't breathe. Okay, feeling like you're being suffocated, or feeling like hands around your neck. So I'm sorry for the very graphic reading, you guys, but I have to read what comes out. You guys know that I don't sugarcoat things. I'm very honest with my readings, and I have to be honest with what I see here. So I told you we are diving deep into the shadows tonight of the depths of the karmic. So here we are. All right. Spirit is asking this divine feminine to spiritually protect themselves, and whatever spiritual protection or precautions you're taking, to actually take extra, okay, for that protection. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look further at who this karmic is. All right. I feel like this karmic really tries to, again, put forth the face that they are very, like, practical and very logical, but, like, really they are absolutely the opposite. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more information about this karmic in this reading. And I'm seeing the numbers 31 and 28. I'm also seeing a crown. Okay, we got narrow-minded. So we could see here this karmic is actually someone who's very close-minded and very narrow-minded. And that's another reason why they have such a hard time in relationships. Okay, they have a very limited outlook and perspective, and they have very limited thoughts, actually. So while they think they're very practical, and they might believe that they are very intelligent, and maybe they are very intelligent, you know, they still have a very limited thoughts and limited thought process, right? And this is one of the reasons why, you know, for me, I am so thankful. Like in the past, along my spiritual journey, there was times where I really wish that I had a teacher. I really wish that, you know, I had someone to just take me under their wing and like show me what to read and show me what to believe, right? But I never had that. And where I live and where I'm from, you know, that's not something that you're really going to come across very easily at all. And so, you know, I used to feel very just like sad about it. Like, I would see like all these other people and they would talk about their teachers and their spiritual journey and who they learned from, but I had never had that. And now it's like I'm so grateful that I didn't have that, like that I wasn't kind of, I hate to use this word, but like indoctrinated into a certain school of thought or theology or spiritual, ideology or something like that, because I was really able to explore whatever I was feeling called to explore and read and learn whatever I wanted, because in this day and age, you don't need to have someone, really teach you in the way that we used to have to do that in the past. Because in the past, a lot of this information, occult information or spiritual information, was very secluded. It was much more like gatekept, and it was very secluded. Not everyone had access to it. And so they joined like these schools, theological schools or schools of spiritual thought. And we're basically told, what I feel, things stated kind of as a fact, right? But really not based on fact, because I feel that by learning different spiritual ideas, it can give you a better picture of the whole, right? And so for me, I never wanted to be like into a religious group because I was always searching and my mind was always open and I wanted to know the whole. I wanted to know the truth, the whole picture. And I did feel like, different religions and things like that was kind of going down a path that was a little bit compartmentalized, and for me, I wanted to explore. And maybe that's my Sagittarius nature, right? I'm a Sagittarius rising. So maybe that's my nature as that Sagittarius. But, at one point I felt lost over it. And now I look back and I'm like, I'm so thankful because I feel like, I was able to learn things that I wouldn't have been able to learn, should I have walked a path of what I see and feel to be a certain compartmentalization. And so, yeah, and then I did realize that actually I did have a teacher, I did have a guide, and it was my spirit guides, and they were guiding me through the process all along through my spiritual journey and my own spiritual growth. And for that, I'm very thankful because you cannot have a better teacher than your own intuition. And that's one of the, I think, hardest lessons to learn on the spiritual journey is really just learning to trust your own intuition fully, and that you really cannot have a better teacher than your own intuition. Okay? But what I'm seeing here is for this karmic, they are very narrow-minded. Their outlook is very limited. And I feel like this karmic is a know-it-all. They believe they're right about everything. They're an absolute know-it-all. In reality, things, and I almost feel like this is true for a lot of things in the world. In reality, what we think of as fact is really just based on theories, okay? So yeah, we can always expand our mind, expand our thinking to thinking outside of the box, outside of that compartment, right? And that's something that this karmic has yet to learn. So they believe they know everything, all right? Maybe they have a degree. Maybe they have been through, I don't know, a spiritual school of thought. Whatever you want to call it, right? But, they believe that they know everything. They have all the answers, okay? And really, honestly, they do not. And I think it's because they believe that they know everything. They will never find all the answers, because Once you believe you know everything, you stop searching for them. You no longer search, okay? You're like, okay, I'm good. I got the answers. I know it all. When there's always so much more to learn, no matter how much you think you know. Okay, let's get another card here. We got emotionally detached. Okay, so this karmic really goes around and they cause a lot of unwanted drama and a lot of unwanted stress because they do not feel positive emotions within themselves. They do not feel good about themselves. And so they really cause drama, stress in other people's lives. Okay, because they do not know how to emotionally detach in any way. They do not know how to handle their emotions. Okay, this is someone that like would probably snap and go off on someone, you know, at the drop of a dime, going from 0 to 100 in no time. All right, because they believe they know everything. And they're not willing to think outside of the box. They're not willing to see other people's perspectives at all. And they do not know how to detach themselves from their emotions in the moment in order to assess the situation like on a logical level as well. So this person oftentimes goes off. And it does cause problems in their partnerships. It always has. Okay. And this karmic is also very controlling. They like to control other people. Let's get another card here. We have don't look back. It wasn't working out for me. It's time to be strong. So yeah, I feel like this is the karmic's mindset coming out here saying, you know what? I'm not going to look back on my past relationships. I'm not going to look back on any of the lessons that I was meant to learn. Right? Like I'm just going to say, you know what? It didn't work out for me. And I'm just going to keep moving forward because I was right. They were wrong. Just like always, right? Like that's the karmic's mindset. And so again, they have a very, very limited outlook. This karmic doesn't understand why they constantly have such a unstable environment around them. They don't understand why there's always drama around them. They don't understand why there's always so much stress on them. Okay? And, you know, the reason why is because they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to control their own anxiety, their own stress, their own emotions about things. And so everything feels unstable all of the time. And they create a very unstable environment. And actually, this karmic might move quite often, quite frequently, because they are actually externalizing that unstable energy on their environment and printing it on their environment. Okay. So they can't keep a stable environment because they cannot keep themselves stable. So this is easy to see on the external. This karmic deep inside feels like they are not enough. Okay? They feel like they are not enough deep down inside, and there is some deep, deep-seated jealousy issues. And instead of really looking at those jealousy issues, they decide to attack. They decide to do spell work. Okay? All right, so let's get a couple more cards and then we will move on to, you know, how the karmic is feeling and their energy towards their masculine and the divine feminine, okay? So first, let's pull a little bit more traits about the karmic. We got nuclear bomb, vulnerable, exposed, unsafe. Okay, so when this karmic shows their true self, when they show their true emotions, when they show their vulnerability, they feel exposed, they feel it doesn't feel safe for them. So it's easier for them to, you know, just tell themselves that they are always right. Tell themselves that everyone else is always wrong. And this actually allows them to escape the responsibility of being vulnerable, of allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Let's get another. Oh, we got costumes. This karmic wears a disguise. They are not who they say they are. This karmic plays the victim, even though they are usually, oftentimes, the aggressor. Okay, they play the victim. They might even shed a tear, cry about some certain things, cry about their past relationships in their past. Okay, they know how to put on an act of being vulnerable, but they are not really actually being vulnerable. This act is all about control. Okay, it's to manipulate other people's emotions. It's to manipulate the way that other people see them. Okay, so we have costumes, trickery, conceal. They conceal who they really are. Okay, they don't really show their true self. So they're very, very two-faced. All right, let's get another card here. Snooping through emails. So this karmic is very nosy as well. I could see that they go through their masculine's emails. They do not trust anyone that they are in partnerships with. So they constantly spy on them. They go through their emails. They might also spy on people they're jealous of, people that they don't like. They could stalk them online. Okay, maybe even get other people to stalk them online with snooping through emails here. All right, so just a very particularly nasty karmic energy. All right, who would rather attack others than just look in the mirror? Excuse me. All right, so let's get one more karmic card here. I hope you're happy. All right, so with this card coming out, it's like this karmic's very self-absorbed. They really cannot see anyone else's pain, anyone else's suffering. They do not see the drama, the stress, the pain that they cause others. They do not see how they hurt others with the things that they do. Okay, because they can't see outside of themselves, and they're very strong and intense emotions that they do not know how to control. And when you do not know how to control your emotions, it's like you deflect, you blame it on everyone else. Okay, at least this karmic does. All right, so what is the karmic's energy towards the masculine, right? What is their energy towards the masculine? Let's take a look. Spirit, please reveal to me. We got the 8th house. Wow. And it's a number 32. So the karmic could be 31. The masculine could be 32. All right. We got endings and beginnings here because the 8th house rules death. It rules also sex. Okay. All right, so now with this card coming out here, it really is clarifying these like dust spells that the karmic is actually putting on the masculine. But the spell that they're putting on them is meant to affect the person that they love, the person that they're sleeping with, the person that they have a connection with, which is the third party, okay, which is divine feminine energy. So they meant for it to affect the divine feminine energy, is what I'm getting with the 8th house coming out here. This masculine could be a Scorpio, okay, with this 8th house. I feel that their relationship was very sexual. It was very sexual. It felt very mysterious at first. And I think that that's really what excited this masculine, is it felt mysterious and it felt, you know, sexual and a little bit dangerous, but it's become something else now. It's no longer fun. It's no longer, you know, mysterious in a good way. It's like mysterious in a bad way, you know, like a really bad mystery movie that kind of makes your stomach hurt because the lighting is really weird and it's too long and, you know, this plot is kind of gross, like that type of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the karmic's energy towards the masculine. Spirit, tell me more. All right, so we have strength here. So we have Leo energy coming into play. Someone could be a Leo here. All right, and I think that this karmic really did play on this masculine sexual urges. They really played on their primal sexual urges, is what I'm getting here. So this karmic is very overbearing as well in this connection, and they overwhelm this masculine. So they overwhelm them emotionally. They overwhelm them and they overwhelm their will. They're overbearing. They're bossy. They boss them around with the strength card here. They make this masculine feel very weak. And the masculine does feel very, very weak right now. They might say, I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on with me. That's what I heard. I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on with me. It's because they have had a spell cast on them, and it is meant to affect their divine feminine, but it is also affecting them. They're very tired, okay? And I feel like it's like they're giving up their will and their determination. And that is what this spell is doing to them. I feel like this karmic has blonde hair. All right, let's get another card here. We got fragmentation, number 27, which breaks down to a 9. So I feel here like with the 9 coming out here, the 9th house is about your faith, what you believe in. And with fragmentation in reverse, I feel this karmic overwhelms the masculine. It's like they really impede themselves on their will because they are so bossy. And I feel like this karmic really goes like into rage fits. Like they rage at this masculine. And with fragmented here, I feel like they might have anger problems, like they could break things. They have casted a death spell here, and I feel like they did this through sexual contact. So they were able to cast this death spell through sexual contact with the masculine. And so they did this to get to the divine feminine, because they knew that the divine masculine and the divine feminine are connected. They're connected energetically. They're connected at a soul level. And that's why it's so important for these divine masculines to really protect their energy, okay, from other feminines, all right? Because it's not just you that this energy is affecting, okay? It is also your divine feminine, because you are energetically connected, okay? So I feel like this masculine has really been questioning their faith. during this. And this karmic feels like they have broken them on some level. They have broken their will. I feel like this karmic talks about them like, oh, I broke them in, or I housebroke them. Like, talking about them like they're a dog that needs trained. I know that sounds really harsh, but this is like the way that they talk to their friends about this masculine. I also feel like this karmic wants to like fragment this masculine's other relationships in their lives, friendships, family relationships, relationship with their divine feminine. Okay, they're trying to tear them apart. And I feel that they do this through magic, okay, through black magic. And also they do this through trying to emotionally overwhelm this masculine, being very overbearing to them, emotionally overwhelming, until this masculine really just wants to give up their will, give up what they really want, and give in to this karmic. And it doesn't really help that their spiritual energy is already weak from these spell works. All right, we have duality. You've known the worst, prepping for the best. So with duality coming out here, we see that this karmic wears a disguise. Okay, they put on a face to the world that is not truly them. All right, and with duality here, the face that they put to the world is literally like the exact opposite of who they really are behind the scenes, who they really are deep inside. Okay, they are not who they say they are. And this masculine is also realizing that, is realizing they are not who they say they are. So this karmic puts on an act in order to reel people in. Okay, and then when people get attached to them and have emotions for them and start caring about them, that's when they start showing their true colors, attacking them, emotionally overwhelming them and overbearing them, until the person is just so confused. They have no idea what's going on. And with all the distress that they feel, they kind of like give up their will. You know, it reminds me of like a spoiled brat throwing a temper tantrum. That's what it reminds me of, okay? And like getting their way, like throwing a fit and screaming until literally they get whatever it is that they're wanting, until the other person, the parents or whoever it is, gives up their will and gives in. I feel like this karmic was like really, really spoiled, like as a child. Like they always got what they wanted, always. And still to this day, they might have that type of relationship with their parents. Okay. So let's keep going here. All right, the karmic, how they feel about this masculine. So they want to break them. They want to break them, and they want to break them in. Okay, so I know that sounds really sadistic, but this is, I'm channeling the karmic's energy. This is the way that they think, they believe. This is what they say to other people, to their friends, okay, that are feminines. All right, let's get another card here. We got candelabra, invitation, party, event. So she looks like a ghost, right? Like, look at that. She looks like a ghost. And I feel like, yeah, it's like she invites people in with this false face, this costume, this disguise that isn't really them. And once they get into the party, once they go behind this door here, They're locked in, they're trapped, they're overwhelmed, and they're confused, and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? You're not who I thought you were, right? So I feel like this masculine literally has been broken down spiritually. I feel like this masculine struggling with their faith, struggling with their will. Let's get another card here. We got blocked on social media in reverse. So again, this karmic is a super spy, super stalker on social media. They stalk the masculine like mercilessly. Okay. Also, other people they don't like or that they're jealous of, they stalk them. They might even have other people stalk them as well. All right. All right, so yeah, this karmic is like, listen, masculine, I stalk you. I literally know every single thing that goes through your social media. I literally know every single email that you get. Every single one. Okay? I know a lot more than you think. I know that you're hiding something, masculine. This is what this karmic is saying. I know that there's a third party. I know your secrets. This karmic found out on social media. There was an invitation that got sent to this masculine, an invitation to some sort of event or a party, or it was just an invitation to hang out. All right. And this karmic, you know, they started following that. They followed that lead. They found out about this third party through social media, through text, through messages. And this masculine does not know that this karmic knows this. This masculine does not know this karmic spies on them, that they go into their emails, that they go into their social media. They do not know this. So this karmic is saying, you don't know that I know. Okay, but I know more than you think. And that's why I have taken it into my own hands. I've taken it into my own matters, okay? And I've done spell work to affect your person. So let's take a look at how the karmic sees the masculine, okay? The karmic's obsessed with the masculine. Look at that. They're obsessed. Okay, they stalk them. They're obsessed. When they get into relationships, they become obsessed. And this karmic might believe that they are a divine feminine because they get so obsessed in their relationships that they think that every relationship is like a twin flame. Okay, this karmic is just very impulsive and they're very obsessed with this masculine and they're like a stalker. Okay. Get another one here. And not only are they obsessed with the masculine, they're obsessed with like whoever they're talking to, anyone in their life, okay? We got fearful. This karmic is at a very, very low vibrating energy, okay? They definitely have forgotten what it feels like to be really happy because they have been in such a low vibrating energy. And they are very, very afraid that this other feminine is going to take this masculine from them because they have had such a tumultuous past in relationships. I feel that every time they've had a commitment, a marriage, whatever it is, it has not worked out. And this karmic wants so desperately to have that. And so they're very fearful that they're going to lose this masculine to someone else. All right. And so they're obsessed. They stalk them. And they're doing spell work. This karmic is greedy. They're extremely greedy, extremely self-absorbed. They are very attached to items and material things and very excessive. I feel they're excessive with sex. They overindulge in sexual things. They overindulge in partnerships. Okay, they overindulge in fantasy. They overindulge in material things. They overindulge with money. They're extremely excessive. They're very impulsive, and nothing good comes out of this. And actually, they have lost relationships in the past due to this. But they are so narrow-minded, and they believe that they are always right, that they cannot change it, and they cannot even realize that, because they will not just step outside of the box and get a new outlook, get a new perspective on themselves and on their relationships. They will not listen to the other person. They also feel very greedy with this masculine, with the masculine's time, with the masculine's energy. They don't want, they want this masculine all to themselves. Okay. This karmic expects a lot of people to help them. This karmic expects everyone to help them when they are unwilling to do the inner work themselves. They are unwilling to put in the work themselves, but they expect other people to do it for them, and they are bossy, and they try to force this, okay? All right, so one more card here. So in the relationship with the masculine, this masculine feels extremely disappointed with this karmic. And on the contrary and on the other end, I mean, this karmic also feels very, very disappointed with the masculine. This masculine isn't what they wanted them to be. This masculine isn't what they thought. Okay, and so they are disappointed. They are actually angry. They're upset. They feel like this masculine is not showing up for them. Okay, this masculine is not giving them what they want, what they need, and what they desire. This masculine needs to give more. That's what they're saying here, okay? And that's how they feel about this relationship. All right, so they're like, you know what, masculine, maybe I don't really know you because you have disappointed me so much. Okay, you're not here for me. I can't depend on you. You don't give me what I want. You can't give me what I need. Okay, like I have to stalk you to figure out what's going on. And I've been surprised by some of the things that I've found masculine. I have. So, you know, maybe I don't really know you. All right. That's a karmic's energy towards the masculine, you know. So obsessed and just feeling disappointed, just like they always have felt in all of their relationships. Disappointed because they want and ask too much, and they don't allow the other person to be themselves. They demand that the other person be who they demand them to be, who they want them to be, who they need them to be, instead of allowing them to be themselves and accepting them for the good, the bad, the flaws, all of it. They can't accept that. Okay, they want a puppet. They want someone to boss around. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look now at the karmic's energy towards the divine feminine. All right, let's take a look. Oh, wow. We got one that really forcefully jumped out. We got the 4th house, roots. All right, it is a number 10. So the 4 really is a number of completion. okay, with the fourth house, but also with this card here. Feminine, you really bring up a lot of issues for this karmic from childhood. Okay, you really trigger childhood issues in this karmic. All right, you trigger feelings of instability. You trigger feelings that this karmic had as a child, feeling like they weren't enough. Okay, feeling like they are not understood. And this is what you trigger in them. For some of you, this karmic actually is related to you in some sort of way, or they are connected to your family in some way. All right, with the fourth house being here. So they see you actually, feminine, as someone who's very stable, someone who has it all together. And I feel they're jealous. Okay, they're jealous because they've never had that stability in themselves. They've never felt that stability, being able to be themselves or show their true self to the world. And they're jealous that you also, I feel like for you, there's something about you that they see that feels very grounded, very stable, very practical. And they're jealous of that because that's something that they do not have. Okay. Let's get another card here. And you know, the moon rules the fourth house. Okay, so I feel that with the moon, you really like trigger emotional issues that they've always had. It's nothing that you've done to them, feminine. It's just they have always had those issues. We got Three of Wands in reverse. All right, so this karmic feels like they want to prevent you from creating anything solid with this masculine. All right, this karmic is like, you will not take this path away from me. You will not take this masculine away from me, right? This is what they're saying. They're like, I'm going to stop it. All right, look, they're holding a skull. It reminds me of like Spellwork, okay? And the wand, which the wands do represent magic. So this karmic is like, I'm going to stop you at all costs. Okay, because I know in my heart, this is what the karmic is saying. I know in my heart, underneath it all, if this masculine has a choice between us, he's not going to choose me. He's not going to choose me. So I'm going to stop this at all cost. That's what this karmic is saying. This karmic might have like an anxiety disorder, like everything causes them so much anxiety, you know. So again, it's very hard for them to control themselves, to control their emotions. Everything gives them anxiety because they can't control their emotions in the first place. They don't have them under control, but they also don't realize they have a problem either, so... We got Naked Before the Stars. All right, number 18. All right, so this karmic believes they have this feminine figured out. Okay, maybe they've seen like a picture of this feminine on social media. Maybe it was a picture where you were vulnerable or exposed in some sort of way that the karmic has found through the masculine's accounts, email, phone, something like that. Okay. I also feel like this karmic somehow knows like your astrology. They somehow know your astrology, and it's like they're using it. They're also doing spell work according to the moon and the moon cycles. They want to affect your stability. They want the masculine to see you as like crazy, as like totally unstable, the way that they feel. So they want the masculine to see you the way that they feel. They feel out of control, and they want you to like spiral out of control, and they want your masculine to witness this. They feel like your masculine like won't want to be with you anymore or something like that. Like if they witness this, if they see this. This karmic thinks that they like know you, know who you are, know what you're after, know your game. Like they think they have you all figured out. And I think they're wrong. I think their jealousy is blinding them. Okay. Let's get another card here. We got tears. The situation will bring you to tears. Run. So I feel like this karmic is extremely jealous of you, and it's like they want to like crush you. Like they want to make you cry. They want to make you cry. They want to make you run away from this. They want to make you run from this masculine and never ever look back. Okay, that's what they want. That's their intention here towards the divine feminine. Their intention is to try to expose you in some sort of way to this masculine. They want to hurt you emotionally. They feel like they want to like trigger you or bait you or get you out of character. They want to try to like stress you out, bully you, or intimidate you in some sort of way. To like embarrass you in front of this masculine and to hurt your feelings. I feel like they want you to cry. They do. They want you to cry. Like they think about you crying, like they want that. And they want you to run from this situation and never look back. This karmic feels like, they feel like for you, feminine, like you're someone who you were like flaunting yourself or like flaunting like your body around, you know, this masculine. That's something that like they think, but it's not really true. It's like their jealousy speaking. I don't feel like that's something you actually did, but their jealousy really perceives it as that. Or like they're making excuses, like you drew them in some way by dressing provocatively or dressing sexy or something like that. We got demon, beast, hellion, tormentor. So yeah, I feel like this person, you know, if they haven't been already, like they want to bully you. I feel like they have been bullying you. They have been like trying to emotionally torment you, feminine. And this could be on social media. All right, we have social media here. And I feel like for some of you feminines, you've like tried to block this person because they're harassing you, they're bullying you. And it's like they send other people to attack you and to bully you and to harass you because they want to emotionally torment you. They want you to walk away from this connection so that they kind of are left standing by default. All right, it's not a fair game. It's, you know, it's not fair. They don't want it to be fair. Okay, they really don't. So they're harassing you, they're bullying you. They want you to run away. And I feel like this person is really kind of merciless with this. I really do. I feel like they're a little bit merciless. I feel like your femininity has been attacked in some way by strangers, by people you don't even know. And it's because of this karmic. They've been sending them your way somehow. And it's because the karmic's jealous, okay? We got another one that fell out. Ghost ship, vanished, adrift, and vacant. So yeah, they're like wanting you to jump ship. They want you to just vanish, to just walk away from this masculine, or to like literally vanish, right? Like they're doing spell work. They're doing like graveyard spells, death spells. Okay, so They could also be trying to send like entities after you. Like this person is crazy. This person is absolutely off of their rocker, like absolutely nuts. Like they honestly, I feel like what they really need is a padded cell here. Oh my gosh, another one. Yeah, they want to ruin you. They want to absolutely ruin you. They want to destroy you, okay? Because they feel destroyed looking at you, seeing the connection that you have with the masculine. They feel destroyed. They feel ruined. And so they want to do the same thing to you. Even though it's not the same, it's definitely not fair and it's not right. But to them and their warped karmic view, right, it feels like it's the same in their mind, even though it's not. All right, let's get another card here. Party girl. So this karmic, I feel like party's a little bit too much. All right, I feel like they indulge in like drinking or in drugs. I also was picking that up earlier, but I didn't really want that to be something that I brought out unless it was clarified further, which it is clarified further. So I feel like this karmic is engaging in this, but yet here they are spreading rumors about you, telling people that you are the one who's partying, who's engaging in drugs or alcohol, when actually it's the karmic doing this, okay? So again, they're just trying to harass you. They're trying to get you to give up, okay? All right, so let's get some more cards here. Quarrelsome. So this karmic, actually, they think about fighting you, okay? They think about like verbally fighting you, but then they also think about like physically fighting you as well. This karmic could be like a violent person deep down inside, and their jealousy really triggers like a violent reaction, okay? So they think about fighting you and they feel like it would fulfill them emotionally to do that. It makes them feel powerful to think of that thought. All right. And this is a bad habit that they have. They're very quarrelsome to other people. So when they see someone who they are jealous of, they want to fight them. Okay. We got knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. So what this card is saying is that everything this karmic is seeing in this feminine, every dark attribute this karmic believes they're seeing in this divine feminine is actually coming from themselves. It's internal. Okay, they are projecting it outwards. They don't understand their own darkness, nor are they willing to look at it. And so they will forever project their own darkness out and onto other people. And they will continuously do this until they decide to look within. And that's another disguise they're wearing. They're disguising their own darkness, okay, by kind of forcing that darkness, that suit of darkness onto other people when it doesn't fit them. Right? They're trying to force their own traits onto this feminine. It doesn't fit them. Okay. We got demanding. So they want you to feel inferior as well, feminine. They feel very inferior next to you. They really do. They feel spiritually, emotionally inferior, and there's something about the way that you look that makes them also feel like less than or inferior to you. So they want you to feel that way. I think this karmic, yeah, they're struggling with anxiety and they want to cause that anxiety on you. They're blaming you for the anxiety that they feel. And so they're trying to ignite anxiety on you. Okay, this is like, you would think that you are like their arch enemy here. This is like some villain shit. I'm not even joking. This is like some crazy villain shit. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's get another card here. So yeah, this karmic is irritated with even just the thought of you, feminine, and it actually overrides any positive thoughts that they ever had, and they project it. They project it outwards. Okay. So try not to let that bother you. All right. If you have people like harassing you online, maybe just disconnect, or, you know, don't give them what they want. Don't disconnect. Just, you know, maybe just block them. Don't feed the trolls. You know, I know that it's hard, trust me, to not reply to the trolls, but that's what they want. Okay. That is what they want. So, you know, keep that in mind. Let's get another card here. All right, feminine, we got, I don't need your approval. So this karmic actually wants you to feel like you need their validation in some way, because this karmic likes to feel like they have power over other people. So they want you to feel that you need their approval, or they have some sort of power over you in some sort of way, and you have not shown them that. Okay, you have shown them that you are strong, right? And they don't like that. And so what is going on here is they're trying to bully you like into submission. They're like bullying you into needing their approval for something, when in all reality, you do not need their approval for shit. You don't need it for anything, right? You are your own person. You have your own free will, and you don't need anyone else's approval at the end of the day. So what childhood wounds do you trigger in this karmic, feminine? All right, so you really trigger the childhood wound of like friends just walking out of their life without any reason, or people just walking out of their life without any reason. So you trigger that abandonment wound, okay, that they have. And so it triggers that fear of being afraid to lose their person to you, or the masculine to you. It's not really their person, right? So yeah, you trigger that fear in them, and it's like they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to cope with that fear. So it turns to jealousy. You also trigger the fact that they want you to seek approval from them. Okay? Like, I feel like this is something the karmic has always felt or done, and I've never really had this come out in a reading, but this karmic has always felt like other people, like they need to give their approval to everyone. Like even as a child, they felt their parents needed to ask their approval before making any decisions. And this could be something that maybe their parents like just did, right? And so this is the way the karmic learned, or maybe it's just something the karmic really expected. But they really do expect other people to want or need their freaking approval over all of their actions. They don't understand that nobody cares about their approval. Nobody gives a crap. Okay, so this karmic really needs to learn how to validate themselves and be their own fan, okay, by giving themselves more positive thoughts, raising their vibration, okay? Especially if this, because we have spiritual protection here, a lot of spiritual energy, especially if this karmic works in the spiritual field, right? They're vibrating so very low that they might very easily like mislead people and things of that nature, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and close out this reading. by getting a message from Spirit to the person watching about this relationship. Okay? And I'm actually going to ask Spirit, what door is going to open for you? This karmic keeps trying to shut all the doors, you know, trying to shut you out in this relationship. But what door is going to open? Let's take a look. Okay, so look at this beautiful door. This is the door you're getting ready to walk through if this reading is your reading. Okay, and it's about the sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl old cords of pain, fade as the sun's light burns. All right, so Spirit is saying you're walking into a time of release. You're walking into a time of all of this pain, all of this stress fading away, just as the night fades away with the sunlight and the day fades away with the night. Okay, so you can keep moving forward and know that this is not going to last forever, that it's okay to release the pain of this, release the anxiety, because you have something better coming for you, and that something better is healing. Okay, so let's get a message to whoever's watching. Actually, let's get some messages to the Divine Feminine from the Karmic to close out the reading. All right, let's see what we get here. I lied to you. All right, so the Karmic is saying, you know what, Divine Feminine, I lied to you about everything, okay? I've been lying about you. I've been starting rumors about you, okay? I'm a liar. That's their message to you. They lied to you. They lied about you. I don't know how to let this energy go. I don't know how to shake it. I don't know how to let go of it. Okay? I don't know how to stop messing with you. I don't know how to stop stalking you. Maybe this is one of the only things the Karmic actually has at this point. Who knows? All right? But they don't know how to let these lies go. They don't know how to move forward from it. And they don't know how to let this go. It triggers too much in them. It triggers too much pain, too much childhood wounds, okay? So they want you to know this is not just you. It's not just one person that they've done this to. They have done this to other people. They have done this to countless others, okay? And all of their relationships turn out the same. We got leaving you hurt me too. So it's like, again, this is that fear coming out, that fear of losing the masculine to you, okay? Because they've been here so many times before and they don't know how to let go. But they lie to you and they lie about you because they don't know how to deal with this situation, okay? And that's the reading that I have for you. You know what? Let's get one more message. Let's get a message from Spirit, okay, to whoever's watching this reading about the Karmic. All right? Let's get a nice message. Let's get a message for Divine Feminine, okay, about the situation. A very nice, loving message from Spirit, from the universe. So we got the Queen of Gabriel. Look how beautiful. And look at the little orange kitty cat. So this is passionate. So Spirit wants to remind you, Divine Feminine, how passionate you are, how charming you are, and brilliant and independent, and everyone can see it. Don't let anyone kill that charm, that brilliance, okay? And Spirit is reminding you that you can do anything right now, anything you want. Go after what you want. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone deter you from what your heart truly desires. The ability to attract helpful people is yours right now, but also the ability to attract anything that you want is yours right now. And so Spirit is reminding you of that. So regardless of the contrary energy that you are feeling because of this karmic, Spirit is saying, don't give up, keep going. All right, go after what you want. Don't let anyone stop you. And that's the reading I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.